Hello friends, I am Dattatray. Today I am going to show you how to download and install FreeBSD Unix operating system on our Windows 10 operating system through the VirtualBox. So let's go on Google. Let's go to the official website of FreeBSD. Then click on this download link, download FreeBSD. Most users of FreeBSD will have hardware for either the AMD 64 or ARC 64 architecture. For my case, modern PCs use the AMD 64 architecture. So we have variety of we have a variety of formats to download the FreeBSD installer file. So I will be downloading this AMD 64 architecture file and this AMD 64 disk1.iso file. So I have it's the size of this file is much large. I think it's around 900 MB. So for making of video, I have already downloaded the file. So here it is. So let's click on show in folder. So here is the file. It's around 949 MB of size. So let's open the virtual box. Before that, I need to keep all the files regarding the FreeBSD operating system into the same folder. So let me put this file into my D drive because I am running out of space of my C drive. So I have pasted the file here. This is the disk one file. This is ISO .iso file. So let's open the virtual box. Uh, in the virtual box, click on new. Then give a name for your new operating system. I will give it a name as FreeBSD. Then choose the type as BSD as it is already there. Then the version as 64-bit. It is already there. Click on next. Then uh, give it give it the size. Give it a decent size around up to this green line. Uh, or 4 GB will be enough for this. So click on next. Keep this option as create a virtual hard disk now as it is and click on create. Choose the option as VDI. It is already there. Click on next. Keep it as dynamically allocated. Click on next. And here we need to allocate some size for this operating system. So I think 10 GB would be enough. Let me write it as manually. Write it manually. 10 GB. Then click create. We have created the virtual machine here whose name is FreeBSD. So let's start the virtual machine. When we start this machine at first, it will ask us for the ISO file that we have downloaded. So choose the it is already chosen, but if it is not chosen, you can browse this by clicking the browse option there and add. It is in the D drive. Here it is, and then open. Okay. So click on choose and start. So it will auto boot itself in few seconds. We don't need to press anything and wait for some time. Then here, welcome to FreeBSD. Would you like to begin an installation or use the live CD? So we would like to begin an installation. So we will click on install. We will press enter. As we are installing this operating system first time, we will keep all the option as default. So we will continue with the default key maps. So press enter. We will give some appropriate name uh, for the network administrator as host, and then enter. Choose keep it as it is. Okay. Then here you have to choose UFS and then entire disk. Here DOS partitions, enter, and then finish and then commit. This might take some time to finish. Now we have to create a password for root. So type the password. Uh, it will not show the password on the screen, but we have to type the password. Then okay, yes, yes, yes. Would you like to configure IPv6 for this interface? Uh, yes. Stateless address. Yes. Click on enter. Yes. So now we have to select the time zone. So in my case, I will be selecting India. Actually, it is not there. No, actually, we have to choose Asia first, and then choose the country, India, in my case. Yes. So you can skip this calendar part or date or time part because it takes the by default uh, time and date from the system. So as the option is on skip, we can enter skip. Now, okay. Would you like to add user to the install system now? Yes, we have to create a user. So press enter. So it will ask for username. So let me type as guest as my username. then full name of user, full name, guest user will be the full name. Then press enter. We have to leave it as default. Press enter. Login group guest. Press enter. Invite guest into other group. So press Y and then enter. Sorry, here it will be wheel. So type wheel and then press enter. Press enter. Default. Again enter. So we have to create a password here. So the password is, we have to re-enter the password, then press enter, then yes. Add another user. We have already created one user, so we don't need to create another user. So we will type no and then press enter. Here now all the configuration has finished, and we can exit the installer now. So press enter as it is on the exit, as the pointer is on the exit, and okay. So please press enter. Now the installation is now finished. Before exiting the installer, would you like to open a shell in a new system to make any final manual modifications? So we don't need to make any final modifications now. We have done with our configuration. So we will choose no as option here and then reboot the system. So after completion of this process, we simply close this virtual machine or power of this virtual machine first and start it again. Sorry, we don't need to start it again. First we need to go to the settings first. So this is our operating system, then settings, and in the storage we have to remove the .iso file which we have which we have inserted in the virtual box, because we don't want to reboot this system again and again by taking that much of time. So this file we need to remove. So click on this icon, disk icon, and remove disk from virtual drive. Click on this and then click on OK. Now start the machine again. It will auto boot itself in few seconds. It will take some time. Now we have to log in into the OS. So we have entered guest as my username. So type the username and press enter. Then asking for password. So let me type my password and then press enter. Okay, so I have logged in into my system. So there are some graphical and audio drivers which are not identified by a VirtualBox. So we need to manually import them or install them into our VirtualBox. So we have to type a command here. So let me open that command first. Yeah. So here is the command. So first type su, su, and press enter. Then type your password, press enter. Think dollar su, enter. Password is 123, enter. So let me try it again. Yeah. So now I am inside the system. So after seeing root at the rate host and then this directory, we have to type a command. Here the command you can see I am selecting pkg install emulators virtualbox -oac -additions. Let me type that command here, pkg install emulators slash virtualbox hyphen oac hyphen additions. So let me check that command again whether it is correct or not. Emulators virtualbox, yeah, it is correct. Then press enter. Okay, so it is saying that the package management tool is not yet installed on our system. So we want to install it first. Press yes and then enter and wait for some time. Proceed with this action. Yes, enter. After all this get finished, we need to open the starter service configuration files. So for opening those files, we need to uh, type this as command ee/etc/rc dot conf. So let me type that ee/etc/rc dot conf and then press enter. Then press enter. Just saying command not found. Let me try. Is there any mistake? E/etc/rc dot conf conf, then again I will slash. Okay, so it is not much important to open starter service configuration files. So we are now done with our installation of Unix operating system, and we can the FreeBSD Unix operating system is now ready for use.